Good morning, everyone. Welcome to BizChicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today I'm here with Robin Shimizu and friends talking about happy, healthy habits. Robin, what are we up to today?
Good morning, Carolina.
Oh,
It's raining in Sacramento. Yay.
oh, the sun is out in Texas.
Yay.
It's real nice. Mhm.
Well, last week we started talking about mushroom and just adding mushrooms to your general diet for just general health benefits because they have a lot of different health benefits. But then I went on to find this neat article about mushrooms that are good for your brain health, specifically just for your brain health.
Mhm.
And I've been taking a mushroom supplement and I'm not endorsing it or anything like that, but I'm just saying it. I haven't had any negative side effects and I'm feeling pretty good. So I'm going to continue
Oh,
with it. Um, anyway, so this little article, excuse me, it's a long article. So I'm going to go really fast because there's 5 mushrooms that I want to cover
okay.
really quickly. And I'm just going to say their names and what their benefits are because we have a really great guest with us today and I don't want to take up her time. Anyway, so the first one, it says mushrooms are a fungi that have been used in Eastern medicine for centuries for their health properties. In the past few decades, modern medicine has uncovered the mechanisms behind their health benefits.
Mhm.
Um, so the first one that they talk about is called lion's mane. And I'll bet you Lynnis knows all about this stuff. Uh,
Mm.
lion's mane mushroom, which is called a brain booster. It improves memory and cognitive function in healthy older adults and those with mild cognitive decline. Reduce symptoms of mild cognitive impairment with poor memory, brain fog, and difficulty concentrating. Enhance mental clarity, speed of processing, and overall executive function, and improve mood and reduce anxiety and depressive symptoms. That's lion's mane.
Okay. I've heard of lion's mane
Mhm.
before.
Yeah, I think it's
I don't
pretty.
think I realized it was a mushroom, but go ahead.
Yeah. And then the next one is reishi, reishi, and it's for calming effects.
Mm.
It helps improve sleep quality, reduces anxiety, protecting neurons against toxicity and oxidative stress, combating neural inflammation, supporting neuroplasticity.
Hmm.
They say with reishi, it helps shorten time to fall asleep, increases non-REM delta brainwaves, deep sleep, reduces fatigue and daytime sleepiness, improve overall sleep quality. So they're saying by improving sleep and promoting relaxation, reishi seems to curb excessive levels of stress and anxiety.
Oh, all right.
All right.
I like that.
Yes. And the next one, and then this article is really long, so I'm really just kind of cherry picking. You
Mhm.
know, maitake mushroom is a brain booster, and they say it's known as the hen of the woods. Is another therapeutic brain um, in long time use in Japanese and Chinese medicine for promoting longevity and vitality.
Ah.
So this one, maitake, it lowers inflammation in your brain, reduces the NF-KB immune activation, and so this is getting really technical.
It is. It really is.
Brain cells, and raises beneficial regulatory T cells. So what it
Mhm.
does is it shields your brain cells from free radical damage, protects your neurons against toxicity, and combats oxidative stress. So that's maitake.
I like the results.
And the next one is cordyceps mushrooms. This one is a rare mushroom, but it's been used in traditional Chinese medicine for as anti-aging and vitality booster. Helps
Mhm.
improve oxygen delivery, protects neuron and cell membranes, fights oxidative stress in the brain, may combat early cognitive decline. That's cordyceps mushrooms. And the
Mm.
last one we're going to, oh, there's two more. I'm sorry. The last one, there's turkey tail mushroom, boosting neuron protective oxidative activity, reducing neural inflammation, improving memory, cognitive, and mood. And the last one is chaga, Chaga mushroom. It's a black mushroom that is actually from Russia. And they used it in Russia and Siberia for combating inflammation and generally promoting good health. And chaga's potent anti-inflammatory activity suggests that they have cognitive benefits in early studies showing it may combat destructive brain inflammation.
Wow.
So that's a lot.
It's a lot, but it seems like each one you mentioned talks about reducing inflammation in the brain.
Yeah, these are all for your brain health. And it says for thousands of years, traditional medicine has been using in Asian modern safety and using edible mushrooms for extremely safe and most healthy adults. For example, in a 2001 clinical trial found 0 adverse effects in older adults taking 3,000 milligrams of lion's mane powder daily for 16 weeks straight. So it's very, very safe. But, if you're pregnant, we should always have the disclaimer that if you're looking into your brain health and you're looking into mushrooms, be sure to consult somebody like our guests that we're going to have who are familiar with herbs and anyway, just don't take my word for it, of course. but look into it if you're interested in protecting your brain. I've decided that this year is my brain health year, and I'm going to just concentrate on eating healthily for my brain, doing everything I can, sleeping and all of that. Because if you take care of your brain, you're taking care of your whole body, right?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So anyway, with that, I have to introduce our guest. We have with us today Lynnis Woods-Mullens, and she's a certified holistic living and wellness expert for women over the age of 40. She's the founder of PraiseWorks Health and Wellness, a mind, body, and spirit wellness company that specializes in educating women over 40 on their wellness.
Mm-hmm.
She's been doing this for over 17 years, and she has educated women over 40 about their mind, spirit, and their wellness through coaching programs, ebooks, webinars, special online events, a digital magazine, a podcast program, web series, and wellness retreats. Her focus is the focus educates women about mind, body, and health, spirit and wellness, and holistic practices, fitness, nutrition, and spiritual renewal. Lynnis has over 50 years. Oh dear. I have to go.
You have to go. Okay.
I'll be right back. So with that, let's bring on Lynnis.
All righty. There we go.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Good to be here. Let me turn off my stuff that's going off right now as well. Okay. Glad to be here today with the BizChicks. And there's been so much talk lately. There always has been about women struggling with menopause that I thought I would share maybe 5 holistic hacks that I have used and have advised my clients when it comes to using to help you deal with the menopause symptoms. And I also want to say that on Thursday, later on today, as soon as my phone becomes unfrozen, my phone has this weird thing where if it's touched too many times on the surface, it just freezes.
Really?
Yes. And I have to wait till it powers down in order to use it again, which is crazy.
That is very interesting.
Yeah, so I know I need to go to Apple. I've had the phone for 3 years in May. My husband says that it does that because it's because I'm using it all the time and it just gets tired and shuts down. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to be on TikTok later on this evening, going into more depth about menopause hacks and things you could do. And I want to invite people to follow me on TikTok. I'm trying to build a community there. My handle is at Vibe Wellness Woman. I'll put it in the chat here.
Okay.
and would love to have you all check me out on my lives. This will be my first live that I've actually done, and I'll be talking about menopause hats. And I'm also going to be having some downloads that I'll be offering people about these menopause hacks and other things that can help you to get through the various symptoms. Because for as many women as there are, there's probably just as many symptoms, but there are some common ones that you hear women talk about all the time. And I kind of wanted to talk about that. And these menopause hacks hopefully will help you with balancing your hormones and also your vitality. It's really important, if we can, to use natural and holistic solutions. And I think that it's even more important right now, given what's going on in our climate right now, with people perhaps losing insurances or losing certain kinds of services within their insurance. If you are able to deal with some of these things proactively through your lifestyle, your diet, exercise, and things of that nature, you could probably save yourself a whole lot of money when it comes to just being well. But of course, wellness isn't just about money. Wellness is about maintaining your health so that you can continue to live a vital life. So with that, let's talk about some hormones that are really great. The hormones, food that's really great that can help you balance your hormones. Your estrogen, your progesterone, and your testosterone, they fluctuate through menopause, and unfortunately even after menopause. And this can lead to symptoms like weight gain, brain fog, and fatigue. But there is a natural fix that you can try. You can try the phytoestrogen-rich foods like flaxseed, soy, and chickpeas to help support your estrogen balance. Now, of course, I'm going to say that it's a great idea if you kind of know where you are in your hormones. But one thing about having your hormone panels pulled, that as soon as you get the results, your hormones could have shifted again. So it's just great to really begin to learn to check in with yourself to see how you're feeling. I mean, am I experiencing brain fog today? Am I feeling a little bit of fatigue? Have I been gaining an unusual amount of weight within a short period of time and none of my eating habits have changed? All of that could be an indicator of estrogen, progesterone, or testosterone fluctuation. So eating phytoestrogen-rich foods can help. And that, again, is flaxseed, soy, and chickpeas. You can also try eating healthy fats. And healthy fats are avocado, nuts, and olive oil to help hormone production. Now, for nuts, there's a lot of nut allergy people out there, so that may not be the best thing for you. But avocados, if you're not allergic, are very great. And olive oil, also adding that, a little bit of drizzle over to your salad or something like that could be very great. Protein power is so important, especially as we age. Your body does not produce the same kind of protein that is necessary to maintain the loss of muscle mass. So you really have to double your protein intake more than likely, because for a woman over 50 and beyond, you want to get at least 90 to 100 grams of protein a day. So that means that you're going to probably focus on eating lean proteins like salmon and eggs, for muscle, although eggs are not as protein rich as you might think. There's also some grains that are protein rich, like quinoa could be great, or you can get a really good protein powder. Read the small print. You don't want to get whey in the protein powder, because that will just thicken you, and it's not that great for you, really, to tell you the truth. You want to get, if you can get vegan protein powder, there's vegetarian protein powder. Just read the fine print. Of course, protein powder is processed, but not all protein powder has a bunch of stuff in it. So look for the most natural one that you can find, and most of them are between 20 and 25 grams per serving. So if you do 3 a day, you're well within, that's like 75 maybe grams of protein, and then you add your other protein in your meals, and you should be doing just fine. One of the things that you could do to start your day off with something that will help you balance your hormones when it comes to the estrogen and the testosterone and progesterone, all those different things, is to start your morning with a hormone balance smoothie. And that would be a blend of maybe almond milk, flaxseed, spinach, and a scoop of plant-based protein. I use plant-based protein, and I try to use it at least 3 times a day. I like the chocolate flavor, but you can get whatever. I think they have vanilla. There's different flavors. Some have no flavor at all. But the main thing is to make sure you're adding these hormone balancing foods. And if you can, ditch the sugar and processed foods. That can cause inflammation. And when you are struggling with inflammation, normally your hormones take a hit as well. Another thing, hack number 2, master your stress with aptogenetic herbs. And, she talked a little bit about mushrooms. There are mushrooms out there that can help you deal with your stress. But what happens is when you're stressed, it depletes your adrenal function and it worsens your menopause symptoms like hot flashes and mood swings. So you can try ashwagandha, which can reduce cortisol and balance stress, but you don't take it for a long period of time. Maybe you take it whenever you're feeling a little bit stressed to help balance your hormones. Or maca root is another one. This gives you a little bit more energy. It may even increase your libido, which is always a good thing as we get older. If we have a significant other, you might find that your libido goes down or his goes down. Try some maca root. Hopefully that will help balance your hormones a little bit. Rhodiola, it fights fatigue and mental fog. What you can do is swap your afternoon coffee for an adaptogenic herbal tea, and that will help you maintain your energy without the whole thing of caffeine crashes. Another one is the hack 3 is to move smart. Exercise for your hormonal health. What does that mean? Well, what happens, as I mentioned before, we have muscle loss, we have weight gain, and a decreased bone density that happens. It's very common in menopause. A natural fix with that could be strength training, which I do, which is super important. It boosts the metabolism and it helps to maintain muscle mass. And you don't have to necessarily lift weights. You can use your own body weight to help you with strength training by doing push-ups, by doing, if you go to YouTube and Google chair exercises, most for strengthening, and most of those chair exercises are excellent for using your muscles to push yourself up from the chair. And they use the chair in all kinds of different ways, but you definitely want to have that. And it does boost your metabolism. If you choose to do weights, the wonderful thing about weights is that it burns fat. And that fat even burns when you're sleeping if you're doing a regular weight program, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Yoga and Pilates is great because it supports your flexibility, it reduces your stress, and it also strengthens your core. And you want to have a strong core, not just because you want to look great, but because it can help you getting up and out of chairs, or if you're on the ground playing with your grandchildren or sitting, on the ground doing gardening or something like that, it will help you to be able to get back up. Our cores begin to lessen in strength as we get older. So it's really important that you address that. Just 10 minutes of movement after meals can help regulate blood sugar and prevent weight gain. So if you can add that 10 minutes after every meal, you're not only regulating your blood sugar and preventing weight gain, but you're also helping your hormones stay balanced. Hack 4, prioritize your sleep for hormone repair. What happens is as we get older, our melatonin declines, and making sleep a lot more elusive, while the cortisol spikes and it causes night sweats as well. And if you're in that menopausal frame of mind, or even after menopause, you're having problems getting sleep at night, a lot of time it can have to do with the melatonin that declines. And also it could do with a couple other things, like for instance, sometimes your sleep patterns get erratic because you not eating enough magnesium-rich foods. You can do a supplement if you want to, or you can try to find foods like pumpkin seeds or bananas can help to improve the sleep quality. You can try aromatherapy like lavender or chamomile essential oils. That can help. Also, no screens before bed. That blue light disrupts the production of melatonin, believe it or not. So if you can turn off all the screens in your home or where you're going to be sleeping at least 30 minutes before you actually drift off to sleep, that would be great. Not like, you watch your favorite program and then you turn it off and try to go to sleep. Sometimes that works for people, but a lot of times if you're going through the menopause piece, it does not work. Your brain is still on. Those blue screens trigger something in your brain, and that's the reason why it stays alert. But what you can do is you can create a sleep sanctuary by keeping your bedroom cool and dark and tech-free. Just make it a tech-free zone. Get a book of poetry by your bed. Drink some hot, calming tea. Think pleasant thoughts. Focus on what worked on that day. Focus on what you're grateful for. Begin to allow your body to relax. Instead of lying there and thinking about all the list of things to do, which can just raise your energy levels and your cortisol levels because you're starting to get stressed. Start thinking about what went well that day. Start going through your gratitude list, maybe go into prayer, read a Bible scripture, listen to some calming sounds of ocean, all the different things, and you will find yourself well off to sleep. My last hack for helping maintain hormones is basically detoxing your life and reducing your toxin exposure. What happens is toxins in food, beauty products, and household cleaners act as an endocrine disruptor, and it throws off hormones. And I personally believe that one of the reasons why women and men now are getting a lot of goiters over their thyroid is because of adrenal fatigue as a result of the adrenals trying to help the body cast out all these different toxins that we introduce to our system. And by the time you get 50 or 60, especially these days, you've had lots of toxins that have been introduced to your system and your body's getting tired of filtering it out. So we want to help it out. Natural fixes would be, of course, to choose organic when at all possible, to avoid pesticides, swap out the toxic beauty products for a nice clean skincare regime. In fact, I have written an ebook about a skincare regime. If you click on my link tree and click on my Stan store, you will see all kinds of downloads that will help you. And one of them is basically a beauty ebook that gives you all kinds of different home remedies to help you with your skin. Another thing is you want to hydrate with lemon water to flush out toxins. I used to say to drink lemon water first thing in the morning, but it depends on what you're doing. If you're trying to lose weight, you still want to drink water first thing in the morning, but take the lemon out, because if you happen to be doing intermittent fasting, when you introduce lemon into the water, your body goes into another mode and the fast has been broken, believe it or not, because you're still introducing something other than just a plain clear fluid. So if you're doing fasting where you're not eating anything until you get to like 1 o'clock or whatever your fasting plan is, you just want to drink water. Okay. Just want to throw that in there because a lot of people are misinformed about, the kinds of things they can drink. It depends on the kind of fast you're doing, but if you're doing the kind of fast where you're just drinking liquids, you just want to drink water. Really. Some people will drink tea. That's okay. But something about introducing the lemon breaks the fast for the body. Now, here's a tip for you to help you reduce your toxin exposure. Check your labels. And if you can't pronounce the ingredients in your skincare or cleaning products, it's definitely time for a swap. And that's it. Is everybody still there? You sleep?
Yes, we are here. Thank you so much, Lynnis. I was listening to you. Excuse me. And as soon as you finished, my cough came. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh, no problem. No problem. Oh, okay.
Okay, but what I want to say is that having the opportunity to learn about these swaps and being able to think about it, because we have been using these products so long.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That it just seems like a natural thing, and that we think that's the smell of clean.
Right. And it's not.
Not.
It's not at all. And I also wanted to tell you that these are the kinds of things we talk about in the Vibe Wellness Woman Network. We have workshops going all the time. And if you're not a member, you should consider being a member. It's very affordable, and it gives you the opportunity to register for these workshops. And then once you register, if you're not a member, you get a copy, and you also get the recap notes. If you are a member, you can always go into the back office on the membership side and be able to look at all of the different workshops. I think now we're up to 40, and we just added, I think I just added 2 more contributors. So we're up to 23 contributors
Mm-hmm.
from all kinds of different backgrounds that represent well over 350 years of experience in working with women. So it's well worth it. The membership's still growing. We're still adding things all the time. The other thing is when you go to my link tree and you click on the link tree, take a look at something that says the Vibe Collective Marketplace.
Okay.
And in the Vibe Collective Marketplace are a lot of the things that I've been talking about, how to nourish your gut, how to get glowing skin, also how to make yourself a high priority. And you can also get a direct link to the Vibe Wellness Woman Network. And also there is a free book on how to enhance your clarity, your vibrancy, and your self-care.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're interested in a wellness consultant assessment with me, you can book a call from there as well.
Okay, so we went to the link tree. We went to the section that you talked about.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. This is my Stan Store, and through the Stan Store, you can get through to all my social media. But these are some of the ebooks that I've written. Make yourself a high priority. That was a challenge we did recently, and now it's all written down for you to actually do the challenge, and also some other activities to support the things that you're doing to teach yourself again. If you're a high priority, but most of us have never placed ourselves in a high priority. So definitely take a look at that. There's some good tips in there. The next one is about nourishing your gut and elevating your vibe, basically helping with more vibrancy, more intuition, more beauty and empowerment. This tells you how to do it. The next one after that is the Vibe Radiance Recipes for Glowing Skin. I have broken down cleansers, masks, and scrubs that you can use, all using ingredients that are probably in your cabinet at home.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is, I can't see, I have to go down a little bit.
Right here.
The Holistic Playbook. This is a free ebook about enhancing your vibrancy. You can join the Vibe Wellness Woman Network through here. And if you are needing an assessment, normally my assessment values are $150 an hour for an assessment. But if you say BizChicks, if you let me know that you came to me as a result of BizChicks, I will give you a 50% off on wellness assessments.
That is beautiful. Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
supporting BizChicks. Oh my goodness. So we just want I'm going to stop sharing now. I just wanted people to know, what is going on. And Robin, you are muted. I don't know if you know that, but you'll have to unmute yourself. I don't know if you're able to talk right now, but we want to thank you for coming in and helping us figure out what we can do to navigate menopause in a more natural way and in a way that helps us to calm our nerves at night, because sleep is just so essential. And
Yeah.
if you are missing sleep as a result of this, my goodness.
Well, without sleep, the body never breaks all the way down to repair itself. And if you are going through menopause, it's just like a double whammy. Your body's already going through things, and now you're not even able to get enough sleep to help your body repair itself. And this aging thing doesn't have to be something that you dread. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. There's a lot of wonderful things about it. You just have to learn what works for you. And one of the things that I advise everybody to do is to check in with yourself and not ignore the symptoms. You don't have to be afraid of them. That's your body talking to you saying, I need some attention in this area, or I need you to stop for a minute and check your body out to see what's going on. Information is power, but acting on the information is powerful. Go and see your doctor, call your health coach, do what you need to do. Do not ignore it. And you will find that there are lots of things that you can do yourself to be well. And of course, doctors have their place, but what we want to try to do, though, is prevent surgeries and getting anything cut off if we can. And one way to do that is to begin that wellness journey of checking in with yourself and finding out what kinds of things you can do holistically or preventatively to keep from getting sick.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you so much for all you do. Guys, we want you to know that Lynnis has a new podcast with her daughter. Did you want to?
Oh, yeah. Focus on what's working. Yeah, focus on what's working. We have another one coming out finally sometime next week, because I've been traveling for the last 6 weeks and she's been busy. But when I got back home, we said, okay, no matter what, we're going to commit. We're going to do this because we got quite a few views on Focus on What's Working. Yeah, it's she and I. We just talk. We just have mother-daughter talks about. And the title came from something I tell the girls all the time when they're starting about, oh, this is going wrong, that was going. I say, okay, yeah, I get it, but let's focus on what's working. Let's kind of switch our mindset. So that's really what it's about. Ways to stay positive and ways to talk through some of the issues and challenges that we have these days.
One of the things I say to my daughters all the time is, so what can we learn from this? Okay. You know what I mean? All righty, dighty. It can be positive or negative. What can we learn?
Absolutely.
So
that's a good one. What
That's
can we
a real
learn
good
from
one.
this? Yes.
Because
I loved watching your trip, Lynnis.
My grandma traveled. Yeah. I still haven't told the story of what happened right before I landed. So I'm planning on telling that story on TikTok once my phone gets back. But there was something really bad that happened to me.
Oh no!
Yeah. On the way there on the plane, yes. So my trip did not start out that great. So you're gonna have to tune into TikTok to find out what it is. But
I can't wait to hear.
Yeah, when my daughter came to pick me up and she saw me, she was like immediately in tears. What's going on?
Yeah,
so I'll be sharing some tips. Yeah, on things you want to take a look at and avoid when you are traveling, especially in the airports. I'll be talking about that hopefully today, once my phone gets back from being frozen.
Oh my goodness. Well, we just want to thank you for all you do. And let you know that you are truly, truly appreciated.
Yes.
And guys, if you're looking to book an appointment with Lynnis, you can go to her link tree, find that link, and in turn, remember to say BizChicks so that you can get your discount.
Absolutely. And I meant to say, too, that members, of course, get a discount when working with me. And I'm going to be putting those resources up on the site later on today. So
great, because both Robin and I are members, so we,
That's right. That's right. Yes, use your services. There's more things coming, believe me. Now that I'm back home, oh my goodness, 6 weeks. That's a lot to try to, do while you're traveling, working while you're traveling. It's really interesting. So I'm just so glad to be in one space. Yes.
It is. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
So,
thank you, everyone. Take
bye-bye.
care. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much again, Lynnis, for all you do. All righty. So what do we have coming up next week?
Well, we have a really great month of March. Coming up is Jill Weston next week. So we'll get to see Jill, our chaos whisperer.
Calm your chaos.
Chaos. Yes. And then after that, the last week in March, we have Lynnis back with us.
Oh, good.
And the first part of April, right before her birthday, we have Dr. Lawana Parker. So we have a great lineup coming up.
I love these ladies.
I do too.
And I look forward to seeing them on the show.
Really? Yeah. We're very, very blessed that they're with us. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
So with that, we want to remind everybody that it's okay to make money in your business. So don't forget to go to the front of your own line. We'll see you soon. And tomorrow we'll be talking tech and English with Tech Divas. So don't forget to tune in. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you again, Robin, for all you do.
Absolutely.
We love you, girl.